Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So thank you guys for jumping on. This is just a really quick Zoom on how we're starting new distributors. So I've done a lot of trial and error. A lot of you guys that have been on the team for a bit probably know we've switched up how we're starting new teammates, and I found ways that really don't work and then ways that are working really well. So this is our current kind of what I'm doing to start a new team member. I'm sure as time goes on, there might be little tweaks, but if that happens, I'll share it with you guys. This is where I'm at right now. So you enroll a new distributor. They enroll through your website. You enroll for them. The first thing that's going to happen is they are going to get a email sent to them with their distributor ID number and their password. So as soon as they get that email, the first thing I'm saying is log into your eSuite and fill in your tax information. That's going to take them off commission hold and allow them to be paid. You want them to be obviously getting a paycheck. So I say log into your eSuite. You get to that by Googling It Works eSuite. Log in with your 9-digit distributor ID number and your password. And then at the top, it's going to say tax information. Click that. It takes 2 seconds to just confirm all your info is correct. And then let me know when you're done. They're going to come back to you and let you know they're done in just a few minutes. Then what you want to get them to do is their training academy. So I just say, while you're still in eSuite, at the very top, I explain that they're going to have, the orders, reports, everything at the top. There's going to be a few courses that you can do under Training Academy. I let them know this is going to be a really quick thing. It's just a few really quick videos, but that's going to go over the basics with them. So that's going to go over like what a loyal customer is, what their hundreds list is. It's just going to be really, really basic. So you're not explaining that to each person. I say, let me know when you're done. And I will give them about 2 hours to do that. I will check back with them in 2 hours. When you're starting a new team member, you want them to you want to start the momentum off strong so they can keep that going. So if somebody's taking, longer than a day or two to complete that, I'm on them. You have to remember for new DTs, they're joining you because they need to make money. And as your leader or as their leader, that's what you're there to help them do. So it's not going to be in their routine yet. Am I freezing? Is my connection off? Am I good?
You're cutting in and out.
I am. Hey, okay. Okay. I'm just going to see if this makes a difference. Let me know if it's not, if it doesn't help. Okay, so it's not going to be in their routine yet to follow up with you, right? So you want to be on them. So I'm not bugging them every hour, but I'm definitely I'm all right, you said you want to be here because you want to make $500 a month to help you stay home with your kid. I'm here to help you do it. So they do their, is this better? Is my connection a bit better? Okay, cool. So they do their eSuite training, and I say, let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done that, and we're going to move on to the next step. I actually watched this on from one of the conference lives. I have something saved in my phone. After I put Mace to bed, I can send you guys what I'm saying. It's basically after I send this to all my new distributors after I'm done, after they're done their training. And it's basically just a note that I have in my phone. So even if I'm busy with the kids, I'm on the run, I can send this over to them in a message. And basically it just says something along the lines okay, I'm really excited for you. I remember how I felt when I joined. I understand you might be nervous, but I want you to know that I'm going to help you through everything, every step of the way here, just reassuring them that I'm going to help them in their business. I say this business, I'm going to give you every tool that you will need to be successful, but ultimately it's going to come from you. So, this isn't going to happen overnight for you. It's not going to, you're not going to wake up and be a millionaire tomorrow, but where you're going to find the success in this business is the consistent effort that you're putting in daily. That's just kind of letting them know, any false expectations that they have, you're kind of getting that out of the way. Sorry, you guys can hear Mike trying to feed Mason in the background. We're pretty much getting those out of the way for them. It's going to take daily work. It's not happening overnight for you, and I'm going to help you do it. I end it with, I run with my runners. So if you're ready to run and you want to make this, into a big thing, It looks like I'm frozen again. Am I frozen? I don't know. Man. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me just try one more thing here. One sec, guys. Sorry, I'm just gonna try to log in from my phone and see if that'll be better. Is this working better? Sorry. Is this working better? Okay, awesome. I'm just gonna turn my video and sound up on this one. So this one isn't gonna be recorded. Because it's gonna okay. So where was I? I don't know what I was talking about now. Sorry, I was so distracted. Okay, so I let them know. I run with my runners. You know, so if you want to make this into a big thing, like I'm gonna match your energy pretty much. I walk with my walkers. So if you want to do this part-time, and pretty much if you're expecting a hobby income, I'm gonna help you run a hobby business. But I just let them know I don't sit with my sitters. You know, I'm not. It's the video's off. I leave them alone with my son for like 30 seconds and it's just like all hell breaks loose. I don't sit with my sitters. I don't wait for somebody. I'm not going to convince you to do this business pretty much, but you know, if you're ready to run, I'm ready to help you. So that's what I send them in a text that kind of just gets it out of the way. The first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to let them know what their goal is. So our business has very like laid out, you know, maps for you of what you need to do. So their first goal in this business is to get their first 4 loyal customers. I explained what that is going to do for them. It's going to qualify them for all of our bonuses that we have. If you get your first 4 customers, I say in 72 hours. I don't put the 30-day time frame on it because I want them to get those 4 customers as soon as they can. So I say your first goal is to get your first 4 customers in the first 72 hours. Qualify you bonuses. That's also going to get you an extra $133 shopping spree in our online store, or you can say $100, you know, towards free product. Here in the States, it's $100. In the Canada, that's $133. I let them know that that's going to give them the ability to get products that they can sell for instant cash, right? So if they're looking to make cash right away, I say you can buy a box of wraps. That's going to put $100 cash in your pocket. I also let them know that their goal to sign first 4 low, their goal to sign their first 4 customers is going to be, they're going to have my support the whole way through it. So I say, you know, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put up I have a post, I can put it in the power chat that I give them. It just says, you know, I can send you the whole thing that I send. I say, okay, put this up on Facebook, put it in with the and edit out the parts and brackets. So there's a part in brackets where it says, you know, explain here why you joined. What's your reason for joining this business? So now they're going to edit that out. They're going to put it up on Facebook with a selfie. They're going to have the numbers of the product. So you guys might have seen it. It's the post that says, like, I'm looking for a couple people that want to try this, you know, a product at my discount. You're going to get 40% off. I have a product that has, you know, that helps you tone, tighten, and firm your skin, that helps grow your hair. It has like 5 or 6 of our really common products. I say, as soon as you've posted this, let me know when it's up, and I'm going to turn on notifications for your post. The reason why you do that is because you want to get notified every time that somebody comments on their post. So I pretty much let them know that until they sign their first 4 customers, like, we're working together. If somebody comments, I'm going to write your response for you. That means that they're going to screenshot me, or like, let's say if they throw a post up and someone's like, I'm interested in number 3, I'm going to get notified. So I'm going to send them a message and say, perfect, Lisa just commented on your post and she said she wants number 3. This is what you sent her, right? So then, you know, break it down even further. Now let's say number 3 was hair, skin, nails. I'm saying, okay, so send Lisa this in a private message. Like, I make it really simple. Hey, Lisa, thanks for the comment on my post. I have one more discount spot left for some somebody who wants to grow their hair. You say, are you interested in hearing about traction from those posts right away? I let them know any responses that they get, they need to be sending me a screenshot of the conversation, and they won't be writing any responses until they've signed their first 4 loyal customers and I've walked them through all those conversations. If there goes a couple hours when they're not sending me messages, I'm asking, like, how's it going? Like, I'm following up with them. Like, it's my job pretty much in the first 2 weeks to be very hands-on with that distributor, because they don't know what to ask for yet, right? They have no idea what they're doing. So that's what I do for the posts. Once they get that first post up and we work through maybe some of the first responses, I ask them if they're ready to start their hundreds list. And they will have known what that is because they've completed the training in the E-Suite. So I say, are you ready to start your hundreds list? And they're going to say yes. Most people ask if they can do this on Instagram and or on Facebook. I always suggest doing this on Facebook first, because your Facebook is considered more of your warm market. It's people that have watched your life before you've joined at work. So, people that are on Instagram might be more random for the most part. And like, I want to have them see the success they can get with people in their warm market. So I say, okay, perfect. So we're going to do your hundreds list. How you're going to find those 100 people is you're just going to write down as close to 100 names as you can from your Facebook. I tell them, go to your Facebook profile, click friends, and physically write down 100 names, as close to 100 of you as you can. I let them know, right? You don't have to be friends with these people. They've been in your life previous to work because they've seen your Facebook. So, write down their names. When you physically have them written out, send me a message and let me know. And I'm going to help you with the message to send out to them. And same thing as the post, you're going to send this out. And I say this part because I find this to be really important, because a lot of people get overwhelmed. Send this out individually to each person on that list. Do not open any responses until you sent them all out. The reason I do that is because I don't want them to get distracted with like, okay, I've sent out 5. Somebody said yes, now I'm going to respond. Like, I want them to send out 100, keep them all unopened, and then we're going to work through them together. So what's going to happen is they're going to send this out, then they're going to screenshot you all the responses back. The message that I have to send out, I have that too. I'll post that in the team chat. It's just a really hey, blah, blah, blah. I've just started with a health and wellness company. I'm looking for a few people who want to try a product at my discount. Caitlin and I actually tried to do a cleanse one, and we actually got really good responses from it. So I'm going to send a couple different messages that you can try, and you can just trial and error which one works best for you. But anyways, I put those in there. And then, like I said, I'm walking them through all conversations. As I'm walking them through these conversations, I add in this little bit, and I find it really helps. So I say, okay, as you can see, whoever we're talking to, doesn't matter who the person or what the product is, I'm always sticking to the same script. And I kind of put that in quotations. And it's the Sealing the Deal script by Jade Hooper. So how she describes the product, how she describes the loyal customer pricing, and how she seals the deal. So I say, still let me help you walk through, but watch this short 9-minute video, and you'll see that no matter what we're talking about, I'm always sticking really close to this conversation. So I send over that video. All right, so now at this point, we've put our first post up. They're sending you screenshots. We're sending out our hundreds list. We're sending screenshots, and you're just hand holding them through this. Then I send them one video, okay? I say, this is a really good video to help you get started. It's going to answer a lot of questions that you have. And I just ask them, do you have a few minutes to watch this now? It's about 40 minutes long. They're going to say yes or no. If they say no, I ask them when they have time to watch it so I can follow up with them. They might say later tonight, so I'm going to put them in my calendar, and I'm going to make sure they watch this video. So I physically will send it to them. Like, I will send them the link. So I'm just reading Caitlin's chat. So I send them the link. So I search on YouTube. The video is called Brand New, Let's Get You Started, Babe by Jade Hooper. Jade is she's awesome for starting new distributors. She goes over the really basics of charting, and just going over the basics of what business entails. So I send them that video, and I let them know to ask me if they have any team questions, or if they have any questions. So now, okay, we've put their first post up. We're messaging the hundreds list. They're screenshotting conversations, and I've sent them that video. Now I want them to get involved with our team, and I want them to meet everybody, and I want them to like kind of pick up on the momentum that our team has. So I tell them, I'm going to add you to 3 things. And keep in mind that this process may be in 1 day period, or it may be, you know, it may be over 2 days. If it starts getting, 4 days, 5 days, a week, I kind of like let them know. I'm like, listen, like I'm here to help you do this, but you have to score to be in the game. If you want the results you tell me that you want, you're going to have to move it further along faster than you are right now. I treat new distributors as if you're playing catch with them, right? So you throw them a ball, you tell them to do something, or you suggest they do something. They're going to throw it back when they do it, right? And then you step further, you throw it again, and if they're going to do it, they're going to throw it back. If there comes to a point where you're just throwing balls at someone and they're not catching it, and they're not being receptive to what you're saying, I send them a breakup message. I say, listen, I'm here to help you whenever you're ready. You can totally kill this business. I try to tie their why into it, why they joined. You do have the time. I'll address any objections that they have, but I say, I'm running my business, so I can't spend time convincing you to work. So if the time's not right, that's cool. We can turn off your website or whatever. But when you're ready, I want you to know I'm here to help you. Do not waste time and energy on somebody that's just not receptive to you. It's hard at the beginning and you want to fix people, but your time is best spent looking for someone that's going to run with you, because they are out there. They are out there, and, just like Jocelyn Yates, that there's a video, it says signing distributors is like a deck of cards. You're going to have 5 people that you enroll out of 100 that are going to go black diamond no matter what you do. There's going to be 5 that quit when they first start. Like, you just have to get through. So if you're focusing on the ones that are just not receptive, you're wasting your time growing your business. Okay. So then I say to them, all right, so we've got your post up, we've got your messages. Now I'm going to add you to 3 things. I say the first is our power team chat. This is our active team chat. You're going to be able to answer questions in here. You'll always have me, one-on-one, but if I'm ever not around, this is a great place to ask questions. I let them know it's very active. So if it ever gets too much, you can turn off notifications and your phone won't be pinging all day and night. Number 2, I'm going to send you, I'm going to invite you to our no chatting chat. I let them know we don't talk in it because, for the people that aren't on their phones all the time, they're not scrolling up through mindless conversation or conversation that's like old news. They can just go in this chat for, ideas on how to post and how to message people. And then I add them to our team page. So I say the 2 chats, and then I'm going to add you to our team page. You can put a welcome post in there for them if you'd like. And I just say, I'm going to tag you in 2 resources in our team page. One is the videos to watch section. So I tell them that they can access that by searching videos. The first thread that comes up is going to be a thread of all of our videos with comments in the bottom, and each video is explained. So those are going to be ones on how to sign customers, how to sign distributors, how to grow your business on Instagram, how to grow your business on Facebook. And I just tell them, like, in this business, it's not about posting. It's really about learning how to work this business on social media, and video is the way that you really, really learn that. So if anybody's on here and they have a good video that they've watched, feel free to share that thread, because it is a really resourceful thread. Then I just tag them or I let them know to search the files in our team page. Just say in the files, there's lots of good, some people that are green personality want to read through everything. Like, just look through our files. So just to confirm, I've added them in 2 chats. I've added them in our team page, and I've referred them to 2 items in our team page. After that, I'm pretty much just really hands-on. Like, every day I'm messaging them. I'm asking, how they're doing. If, I'm prepared for them to say that maybe that they're feeling discouraged at the beginning, because it doesn't just happen overnight. And I really address their concerns. I let them know that, in my first month and a half, I really wasn't enrolling anybody, that I had to post every day with no traction. Until I got interest. And I explained that consistency is really, I want them to tell me what their objections are or what their frustrations are, because I want to walk them through it. I let them know, I just let them know, I try to think back as to how I felt when I started. I felt like, this wasn't for me. Like I really try to relate with them, and I pretty much just become their best friend. I'm talking to them all the time. I'm sending them good things and, you know, videos and, you know, wordings, and I'm just asking them whatever they need. Like I'm reassuring them that I'm there for them. My last tip for starting new distributors is be the type of person that you want to have on your team. So when I started to get, like, you know, when the compound effect of like people enrolling people, you know, I started to freak out. I was like, okay, now I have like 6 people under me. Like, what am I going to do? And you get into this like management, kind of like tell them what to do. My best piece of advice is you're not a boss. All right. Like, and that's something that even now, like to this, like everybody will have, I mean, I don't know if everybody, maybe not, but like a lot of people that I come across with, like, they almost feel like they have to manage people. You just want to be the runner. So like you can't expect to sign rock stars if you're not a rock star, right? So you want to be doing exactly what you're telling your team to do. If you know, are telling them to go watch videos and you're not, they're not going to. You know, if you're not posting, your team is not going to post. If you're not messaging, your team is not going to message. So literally you just want to be the runner. And when you find things that really work, you want to be able to share that with your team, and they're going to be inspired by you. You know, you want to show up to the team trainings. You want to like be plugging into the family calls on Sunday nights. You know, you want to be like, you just want to be who you want to have on your team. And what's going to happen when you start doing that is you're going to attract those people. You know, put yourself out there, give them something to watch, because another thing too is it's very normal in this business for people to fall off. People all the time will start this business and then they're like, well, this isn't for me. It's harder than I thought, blah, blah, blah. But really, like, you know, when you are posting, for example, like when you're posting your lifestyle posts, that's going to attract new people to your team, but it's also going to relight fires of people that are already on your team that may have fallen off. So you literally just want to be like, you have to figure out like, what is it that is going to bring me business, how to post on social media, and just consistently do those things regardless of what your team is doing, because it's going to bring new people and, like I said, relight old fires. And then pretty much just from there, like I'm just, you know, I'm working with them. Like I reach out to them every couple days. Like, you know, I check in with them. If they start enrolling distributors and customers, I make sure that they understand charting. You know, I don't know if there's any new distributors on here, like newer, that maybe don't have or maybe you've just enrolled someone, but another thing I'll touch on is like, you want to make sure they understand how to fast start their new distributors. So if you sign a distributor and, okay, so let's say you personally enroll a distributor. If you get them fast start qualified in their first 30 days, which means 2 customers minimum totaling 150 PV, so personal business volume. So like wraps is 54, greens is 30, hair, skin, nails is 30. Each of our products have a volume attached to it. So at least 2 customers in their first 30 days totaling at least 150. So typically it's going to be about 4 customers. You're going to get a bonus from that distributor. So let's say I enrolled Josie. Okay. So I'm going to work with Josie. I'm letting her know that I want to help her get her first 4 customers as soon as she can. She's going to get that shopping spree, but you as the enrolling distributor are also going to get a $100 bonus, or 133 if it's in Canada. So if you enroll a distributor and they're not working, like they're just not being receptive, you still want to walk away from that with that bonus. So every time I enroll a new distributor, I look at it like I'm going to enroll 4 customers and move them underneath my distributor. When you do that, you only lose 5% commission, which is very minimal. It's a couple dollars, but you're getting that bonus. I don't tell them I'm going to do that because I want them to get it on their own. But I look at it like, you know, I enrolled you. I'm going to put those 4 customers underneath you, whether you work or not. And if you don't do anything to like run with me, I'm never going to build under you ever, you know? So it's like some people that are maybe listening may be like, well, why would I get 4 customers if they're just going to probably do it for me? Like, don't think like that, because in this business, you build under people that are running and you help them. And like, it just it goes there from there. So, I mean, you want to be trying to get your own 4 customers. But if you do have someone like that, know that you still want to be moving your customers under them to lock in their fast start bonus. And then sometimes that's just all people will need, to light the fire. Okay, so I'm just going to read this chat and see if there's any questions. Okay, do you ever tell new DTs that they're being placed under someone? Yes, but not right away. So, like if I'm helping somebody build to like Ruby or Emerald or Diamond, I used to be like, no, I don't want you guys talking. Like, I'm your enroller. Like, I want to take care of it. But you really want to implement layer leadership, because as your team starts to grow, they are a part of their chart, right? Just like you're going to have people on your chart that, you're going to have people on their chart, on your chart that, like, it just, yeah, you do want to say it. So I will usually work up until, like I would probably introduce them after I add them to the team chat. So I would put them in a group conversation and say, okay, Josie, this is Caitlin. Caitlin is somebody on my team. And I just want to introduce you guys. Caitlin is also going to be another support system for you. If you can't reach me or whatever, like we're just both here to help you. That is the beauty of this business. Like it's really like you do have a lot of people helping you, So if you're on this and you feel like you don't have that, or you're not sure who your person is, always reach out to me and I can help you figure that out, and I can help you. Because you want to make sure that you are being helped and like you are, there, you do have someone to reach out to. Yeah, and you can totally, so Josie just asked, can we also add non-It Works videos to that thread? Totally. So a big part of this business is self-development. Like literally, if you're not self-developing, like you're probably going to have a really hard time keeping your head above water, because this is not for the faint of heart. Like you own a business, like at every rank, right? You're going to have times where you're like, oh my gosh, like it gets frustrating. You have ups and downs. You have times where you feel like you're not getting results, or people are just testing your nerves. Like self-development is key in this business. It works too. Like you don't just have to fill yourself up with it works videos. Like, the 5-second rule is a really good one. Anyways, yeah, you guys can throw any video in there that's helpful. Stacy, yes, we'll add you to the no chatting chat, blah, blah, blah. Can you add all these messages? Yeah, I will do that, Shay. So what I was going to do once I put Mace to bed, I'm just going to close this chat so I can see. Oh my gosh, I do look I'm like dying. So this is what I was going to do tonight. Let me know if you guys want anything above this. This is just to ensure that we have like a really strong month this month. So I'm going to be putting definitions of our popular products in a wording in the file page. So it'll say, like if someone's like, what is hair, skin, nails? I'm going to have a quick 3-sentence write-up. Hair, skin, nails is a supplement you take every day for 90 days. It boosts your collagen production, which gives you long, strong hair. Just like a really simple, so you're not word vomiting. I'll do that for wrap. I'll have some. If there's anyone you want specifically, let me know. Excuse me. Host a post. So I'm going to stick – oh my God, sorry, the hiccups. I'm going to stick with the cleanse this month for people that haven't done it for me already. I will make a bunch more host-to-post conversations. So I'm thinking like, let me know what you guys want, but I'm thinking like the cleanse, hair, skin, nails, thermofit, fat fighters is a really good one. Is there anything else that you guys want to see? I'm going to open the chat.
When we first did it, Jackie, I always had luck with the wraps.
The wraps?
Because you can have like such a good before and after picture.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you have a good before and after. Like that's when I always had success with like the cleanse, how we have those 4 pictures.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Also, we'll do wrap, greens. Yeah. Thermofit. And so what I would do is I would almost like, and I mean, I don't really have a theory of why I'm saying this, so you can switch it up if you want, but I think if you're going to do host to post, try to do like 1 a day, right? So like if you're going to message 50 people that day, I would do 50 hair, skin, nails, right? So that way, as they're coming in and responding, you're not like looking back to see what product post it was. Or a way you could get around that would be like, let's say if you do want to do a bunch a day, you could say like when you go to message the people that commented that they're interested, you could say, hey, Josie, you're interested in the hair, skin, nails. So that way when you go back, you can read your messages of what product it is, if that makes sense. So I'll do host to post conversations. Do you guys want the full conversation? Like, do you guys want the post and the wording for it? Yeah, I don't mind. I'll do it. Okay, so we'll do that. So just posts and definitions. And then, yeah, we'll just keep the no chatting like thread updated. And then, yeah, I mean, I think host to post was huge last month, so we'll continue doing that. You know, if you feel like you're working your way through your Facebook friends, like if you feel like you've kind of tapped out on that, another really good way to kind of grow your network even further is going to be going through on Instagram. So I don't recommend posting on Instagram because you won't get notified, but just put a story up every day, right? Like every day, who wants this product packed, or who wants to be entered in this, there's no purchase required, and then do a poll, right? And have the poll say yes or send me info. So they have to have a yes answer. Like, don't give them the option to say no. And then message them. And I have a simple message. I'll share it with you too. It's just like, hey, thanks for loving my Instagram story. So how you get entered is you just share a Facebook status for me. And then I'll enter you in the straw. Does that interest you? A lot of people are just being like, yeah, sure. And then I say, okay, add me to Facebook, and I'll send you the message there. So then I'm screenshotting a picture of my Facebook profile to them on Instagram. They're adding me as a friend, and then I'm sending the post there. So it's just allowing you to tap into all networks. And, you know, if someone comments on their post and they're like, yeah, I'm interested, but I don't have the money, always, like, never stop, and never take no for an answer. Like, if someone says they don't have the money or they're not ready, get them to host a post. And I just word it by saying, you know, do you want a chance at free product? Or, you know, like, just like keep it going. And like by adding everybody, grow your network. And I know, like, I think, you know, Caitlin can especially vouch for this. Like, you can get a lot done for host to post in 1 month. So if you're shooting for Emerald, praying that they extend, that like the host to post, like, you just, so yeah, Caitlin executive in 1 month, like, and she went crazy on host to post. So, you know, you also have the opportunity to, you know, if someone's host takes off, you offer the distributor to them. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. I know I kind of went over my time here. The last thing I wanted to say is let's do weekly opportunity calls. So they will go better than last time. We'll do Zooms. Hopefully I don't have like my whatever that was yesterday happen again, because that was like super distracting. But yeah, we'll do that, and we'll just duplicate it. If you guys want to do an online party, let me know. I've never really done one, but we can. If you guys feel like you would have people that would show up to listen to the products, let me know. And I can organize that. That's like way out of my comfort zone, but I'm like willing to do it. Just whatever you guys need, like whatever you feel would benefit your people. I have lots of you have people asking for a party, and hold on.
Can you guys mute yourselves? I can't hear what Jackie's saying. If you're not muted.
I'm on my phone. I can't see if it's muted. Okay, so why don't we plan that? Do you guys want to do that? It's what day today? It's whoever this is. I don't know how to do that. Anyways, okay. Okay, so today is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Plan it for. Why don't we plan it for Thursday? Why don't we plan it for Thursday night? I have tons of product. I'll do a few giveaways so it gets them to come. And yeah, okay, we'll plan that. So I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna put me to bed. I'll send it in a file on the team page tonight. If you guys have any questions, message me, and we'll go from there. I'm just reading. Okay, all right, guys, cool. We'll talk to you guys soon. I'll post this when I have it all. Ouch. Okay. Okay. See you guys. Bye.